Yeah.
3, 2, 1. What's up, Nutty
buddies?
Welcome to episode 15.
Yeah.
15. We're already 15 episodes in of your favorite podcast in the whole wide world. I'm Chan. That's Peanut, aka Corbin Carroll. We're gonna talk about some sports and let it eat today. Peanut, how you doing? How's your week going?
It's good. About to cap off what will be the wildest, the most distance traveled over 2 weeks in my life, I think. Going from, I'll have been to Denver, St. Louis via plane, and then St. Louis to Dallas, to El Paso via plane, and then I'm going to drive to Phoenix this weekend. Drive back, so I'm tired. I'm going to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock every night.
Dude, I've been getting a ridiculous amount of sleep lately too. But yeah, you're gonna sweat your ass off this weekend, huh?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 110, so that'll be cool.
You got tank tops and capris and flip flops, and
I'm bringing my birthday suit. I haven't really picked out anything else. I just want to be very professional.
I'm assuming you won't be wearing that sweater.
Are you throwing shade at my sweater again?
No, I like.
First time that I've gotten.
I like the sweater, but if I were you, I just would not be wearing that this weekend. Probably be a bad time in Phoenix, Arizona.
See, it's also about 100 degrees outside here. I just never go outside, so.
That's fair.
Yeah. I got some shit though, brother. Well, the Cardinals got a lot of shit, I should say.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah. I want to talk about Willis. You hear about Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
Willis dick fit in your mouth, bitch. I don't know if you saw it coming, but I have it written down in my notes. Make a Willis dick fit in your mouth joke to Chandler. But he might not even be on the team next year. So that's kind of interesting and something that's going on in the football world. Ben Simmons, we might even talk about him.
Wait, bruh. Who the fuck is Willis?
Willis dick fit in your mouth.
Who you said Willis might not even be on the team next year? Who is Willis?
Malik.
Oh,
Willis.
okay, I got you.
Quarterback.
Yeah, I got you.
I
don't think you said Malik Willis, did you?
I think at one point I said Malik, but.
All right, continue. Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is the Kim Kardashian of the NBA. Elly, Cruz, and O'Neal Cruz. Top 3 most exciting baseball players ever. Shohei Ohtani, and a tie for second for both of those guys. So I'm so glad that the Cardinals get to face off against them for the next billion years. But yeah, what do you got, Jan?
Topics for today I have written down is Diggs Diva. Cardinals suck.
Yep.
I heard this on the Herd. I think it was 2 days ago. J-Mac, the Collins co-host or whatever.
Macklin.
No, it's Jason McIntyre, I think is his name. But
okay.
Anyway, he says he said this the other day. I thought it was funny. He says, you know the song "Mamas Don't Raise Your Kids to Grow Up to Be Cowboys" or whatever.
Sure.
You never heard that song?
No.
Well, anyway, he says, "Mamas."
I don't want to be a cowboy, baby.
That's like an incredibly popular song. I'm very shocked you haven't heard it.
I don't want to be a cowboy, baby.
Can I get my point across?
No.
He says, "Don't raise your sons to grow up to be running backs." I thought that was funny and fitting for what has been going on lately. I want to talk about the Vikings. Chris Jones holdout. Interesting.
I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, he's not showing up to OTAs as of right now. But interesting. Jamar Chase has been drinking that juice. Denver Nuggets, NBA champs. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets.
Nikola Jokic, all-time clip today at the.
Yeah, I seen that.
At the
We'll talk about that later. Jimmy G. Talk about Jimmy G a little bit. I won't ask that question yet.
You kind of like love him, huh?
Yeah, I do. Oakland A's are moving.
Yeah, fuck the owner.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Karl Anthony Towns, his recent the things he's been saying, he might be dabbling with the juice as well.
That's some big old juice, man. Patrick Beverly's been sipping.
Yeah, they're all passing the juice around out there, I guess. And then another thing, have you checked out the hoodie I'm wearing yet?
I can't see. I just see a red hoodie.
Yeah, but do you like it? Is it a nice hoodie?
I think it's a pretty good hoodie.
I was gonna say, I love a lot of things about my wife. She's an amazing woman. She has a lot of good, what am I trying to say? Like features? She has a lot of good, characteristics, sure. But I would say one of the things I love most about her is the fact that she has a brother who gives me his hand-me-downs. I have so many of Matt's clothes. This is Matt's old hoodie that I just snagged and I'm wearing it now because it don't fit him no more.
I'm not surprised. When's the last time you bought had to buy clothes, not just bought something because you thought it you wanted it?
Had to buy clothes probably just for my work, and it's I could run to Goodwill and just get some shitty clothes for work. Or winter clothes are important though for my work. I will spend money on winter clothes type stuff.
I think that's why why you should get married, is so that you have clothes.
I agree.
Bailey buys me clothes or he gets me clothes. And Kelly provided you with Matt, who gives you clothes.
Exactly. Big time.
Probably buys you clothes.
Yeah, big time. Important things with clothes.
Yeah. On my 24th birthday, I got socks and underwear from my mom. So that's the only way that I get clothes is people give them to me.
So what do you?
Let's talk about the Cardinals first.
Yeah, let's go to the Cardinals.
Fuck them kids.
I was gonna have a little rant about them. So, a lot of things are going wrong in St. Louis Cardinals baseball, and I was gonna name. So bear with me here. This is so the Cardinals suck, and
5-42 or some shit. 27-40.
NL Central standings. We got the St. Louis Cardinals at 27-42, 8.5 games back of the Pittsburgh Pirates. We have won 2 of our last 10. We're 2-8.
Okay, continue. So we fucking suck.
Okay, so I was just gonna name every player for the Cardinals that suck or coach. Are you ready? Okay, Genesis Cabrera, Jack Flaherty, Giovanni Gallegos, Jordan Hicks, Matthew Liberatore, Steven Matz, Miles Michaelis, Jordan Montgomery, Andre Palante, Chris Stratton, Drew Verhagen, Adam Wainwright, Jake Woodford, Wilson Contreras, Andrew Kisner, Nolan Arenado, Lucan Baker, Paul DeYoung, Brendan Donovan, Tommy Edman, Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Gorman, Alec Burleson, Dylan Carlson, Oscar Mercado, and Jordan Walker. Those are all of the Cardinals players that suck. If you want to include Elly as our coach that sucks, go ahead. If you want to include, what the fuck is our pitching coach's name? Something Baker, isn't it? The new pitching coach this year.
Bro, I have no idea. After Mike left, I have no idea. Mike Maddox.
Or no, it's something Blake. Something Blake. Dusty Blake. He sucks. So I think we have, after me saying that, we have limited the problem at least.
To everyone on the roster.
Exactly. So
is there anyone that does not
no,
suck for you?
they all suck equally. They all equally suck ass. And it's just
What about the general manager?
sucks.
You think John?
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah, I'm on board with fire everybody train. Anybody over the age of 26 on the MLB roster, just find another home for him. That's where I am. Maybe just let Yachty stay here, just because, or not Yachty. Wow, Adam Wainwright. Hire Yachty as the manager. Fuck, even Mark DeRosa. He seems to know what he wants to do. Bring up Mason Wynn. Let Jordan Walker play every day. Brendan Donovan, Tommy Edman. Listen off all these young guys. Mark DeRosa knows.
Is this gonna be?
He's got a silver medal.
Is this gonna be the first time in our lives where the St. Louis Cardinals actually go young? Are we gonna see the first St. Louis Cardinals rebuild? Because we haven't really seen one, have we?
We saw a bad year in 2010.
2010, was that with like Jose Martinez and 2010? Oh, that was the year Matheny got fired. Was that the year we lost Matheny?
So we saw 2007 they went 78 and 84, and 2010 they went 86 and 76. 2017 they went 83 and 79, and that's when Matheny got fired in 2018.
Oh shit, I'm 10 years difference.
Yeah, fuck. Tony La Russa, yeah. Fuck, man. Like, the best player on that 78 win team was obviously Albert Pujols.
Yeah, Peanut, what do we do? What do we do, man?
Russ Springer, Brendan Ryan. Brendan Ryan was the 6th best player on that team.
That's no shock to me, bro.
That's not good, bro.
That's too low, really. Usually he would be much higher. For those of y'all listening, Brendan Ryan's one of my favorite players of all time, probably. That's the homie.
Yeah.
What do we do, though, Peanut? What do we do? How do we fix it? Is it a lost season?
Nolan Arenado, I'm sorry, go play somewhere else.
You mean that? You actually mean that?
Yeah, I mean that. Like, he's 35.
I think he's 31.
Oh, Nolan's 31.
Goldie's 35, I believe.
Okay, Nolan's 31, but he's got a 5-year, $100 and something million deal. Let's look it up. Regardless, Goldschmidt, go host somebody else win. I don't know what else to say. I think being 35 right now, 2 years, $60 million left on his deal.
So you're out.
I'm not out. Like, go get pitching prospects. Like, fuck, man. So he's got. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 more years. The Rockies are paying $15 million for the next 3 years for him. Still amazing. But yeah, go get some arms. I don't know who. I'm not hip on the best arms in the game right now, but fuck, the Dodgers could use a third baseman, right? The Diamondbacks are in contention right now. They're buying. Trade. I mean, you're obviously not going to get a Corbin Carroll.
I've seen Arenado to New York, the Yankees. I've seen some of that brewing.
I would love that. Who are we getting back? Volpe? Jason Dominguez, I'm shooting for the moon.
Dominguez would be sick. Well, yeah, if we're trading Otto away, we better get some.
But he is having, he's worse than an average third baseman defensively this year.
Yeah, I know.
He went from winning a Gold Glove in every single season, winning multiple Platinum Gloves, to he is bad.
He'll be fine, though. You know he'll be fine. It's just been a bad... everyone's been bad. Everyone has been bad if you're in a St. Louis Cardinals uniform. It's not just no one.
I'm in a Diamondbacks uniform.
So you think you would be opposed to the Cardinals just calling this a lost season, maybe making minor moves but still trying to keep our core and running it back next year with this team? You wouldn't like that?
No. And who do you got lying in the minor leagues that's going to make a significant impact next year?
Hopefully win.
Hopefully.
Baker is gonna fall in the same position as Voit did, as in probably a good enough stick to get at bats but nowhere to play ya. So if we keep Goldie, you know what I'm saying? Baker is a big boy who can play first base or DH. That's it. So if he's not doing one of them two things, we already got Gorman playing second base right now when he shouldn't be. Yeah, we got a lot of issues when it comes to trying to work our young talent in the lineup because we have guys we're paying money and veterans already filling those positions. So
trade them away. Trade Goldie and trade Arenado. Not to say that they're taking up space, but they're taking up space.
And then we go young, and that would be a true rebuild. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan Walker, third base. Shortstop, Tommy Edman. Second baseman, Nolan or Brendan.
I'm not down for Walker at third. I like Walker in the outfield and Gorman at third.
I think Walker looks like a fucking baby deer out in the outfield.
I don't know. What about what if we try him at first?
Sure,
yeah.
That's fine. He's a big dude. Get him over.
Because I already hate Gorman at second. I don't want him to be penciled in at second forever.
So, do you want Gorman to be at third?
Yeah.
Then? Gorman hasn't seen third base.
I would rather see Gorman at third than second for sure.
I don't even know if Gorman's played third base at the Major League Level.
Yeah, he has. He started a couple games at third this year with Nato on the on an off day and stuff.
Yeah, get rid of people. We go super young, and then you got Mason Wynn coming up. We got all the arms, Gordon Graceffo, Tink Hintz. You got those guys.
Yeah, Tink Hintz is pretty sick. Yeah, it'll be interesting, man, because we really have put ourselves in a position to where it's a lost season, and we try to run it back, or we sell.
I think it's got to be a sell. You don't want to keep paying people $20 to $30 million just to take a spot of a guy who's going to be cheaper.
Yeah.
Especially because Bill DeWitt's so cheap. Why would he pay Paul Goldschmidt $30 million a year whenever Luke and Baker can do what Paul Goldschmidt's doing right now?
He'd probably do it more than what Goldschmidt's doing right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Goldschmidt. No, I'm tripping. Not Goldschmidt. I take that back.
Why would you pay Arenado $30 million for the next 5 years whenever you can just pay Jordan Walker a couple $1 million for the next 3 years?
And like you said, bro, it can line up our pitching for the future, which we desperately need. I mean, that is...
Send him to San Diego. Boom. They like guys.
They can't afford any more cap, can they?
Baseman? Paul can play first. Who's their first baseman?
First base for the Padres. Is it Cronenworth? I think it might be Cronenworth. Well, they got Manny, Xander, and does that dude from Korea or wherever, isn't that their infield? Does Cronenworth play first? Yeah, Kim.
Cronenworth is the first baseman.
Okay. they'd probably throw him to the outfield. Does he play outfield?
Yeah, he can.
I thought
like put Tatis in center and Grisham on the bench, or like you could move some shit around. they have Odor. That started yesterday. Also, Michael Wacha shoving for them this year.
Yeah, I seen he got his 7th. I think I seen he got his like 7th win or something the other day.
Yeah, yesterday he went 6 2/3, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 5 Ks, no runs.
Love to see that.
They shut out the Guardians 5-0. Oh, also stop signing bad left-handed pitching. I don't know how we need to do that, but just find left-handers somewhere else. Do something else. Like, I know Liberatore is not the greatest, and Cabrera hasn't. Or we even traded for Cabrera. We don't have a track record of developing left-handed pitchers all that well, but fuck, man, like try it, just once, because holy shit, does Steven Matz. Like, that's a terrible contract.
I try every year to hype him up. I try. And then I watch him pitch. He doesn't even have a win this year, I don't think.
I mean, it wouldn't matter if he did. I don't give a fuck.
I thought that would make you feel a little bit better if he had just had one win. No?
That would mean that the offense did good enough to fucking buoy his shitty-ass performance. So it doesn't matter. Like, he's just bad.
It's so annoying because there's so many things I've always liked about him. And when we signed him, I'm like, yes, we got a guy who was fucked up somewhere else, and he's going to come here and pan out. And then it's like, I couldn't have been more wrong. Because when I watch him throw, it's like, damn, he's got good stuff. He does. But it's all over the place. He leaves shit in the middle of the plate. He walks a lot. Like, I mean, I don't know. Dude stole a base on him in the top of the 10th yesterday, and I about lost my shit, bro.
He's just. We had the chance at Carlos Rodon. Granted, Carlos Rodon is injured and he hasn't pitched all year. I would rather have a guy who could be great because he has been great than a guy who he could be great because he could be great. That sounds stupid.
I know what you're saying.
Steven Matz always had potential to be good. He was just hurt a lot. Carlos Rodon gets hurt, but he is already great.
Yeah.
So he'll figure it out. Chris Sale, another one of those guys that I would have taken a risk on. Like DePaul DeYoung, Chris Sale, like trades before the season made sense. Obviously, Chris Sale is dying, and his body is imploding. So,
God,
not great.
One of my favorite pitchers ever. I love Chris Sale. All right, you want to move on to something else, or you want to keep going about the Cards?
No, I want to talk about our worst nightmares, Elly De La Cruz and O'Neal Cruz. I wanted to look at something because like MLB has been like, on their knees for Elly De La Cruz, like on their social medias.
Mm-hmm. Been posting a lot about him.
Yeah,
for sure. He's a freak.
Yeah, like rightfully so. He hit like 111 mile an hour triple and hit a bomb.
He's fast as hell. I mean, it's literally O'Neal Cruz, but switch hitter.
Yeah. We'll get to him too. But if you had to guess the fastest person in Major League Baseball history, like, so this is Statcast from 2015 to now. Who do you think is the fastest player ever recorded for their like average speed?
Okay, is this a setup?
I just want you to answer the question.
Can I have two guesses?
No.
I only get one?
You get one because you know what the other one is. So you got to pick. It's 50-50 in your head right now. I know it is. I'll say this. 31 feet per second. A second is 30.8. And this is from 2015 to now. And all they had to do was sprint at least 10 times.
From 2015. I'll guess Tim Locastro.
Elly Cruz is number 1.
Damn it.
31 feet per second. Tim Locastro, second.
Damn.
30.8 feet per second. But Tim Locastro has 135 recorded sprints. So those are like essentially what they're measuring as max effort.
Oh, okay. So he has a bigger volume.
So yeah, and Elly only has 14.
Right.
But not only will he have be the fastest player ever so far in his career, he also in the minor leagues, like granted, this was earlier this year, he had a 117 mile an hour double. Only 5 baseballs have been hit harder than that this year. And the Cardinals have to play how many times do they play division teams?
They trimmed it down a lot.
Like fucking 16 or 24 or some shit. Too many times. And then whenever Cruz decides to stop running into catchers, we only have to face him and Ke'Bryan Hayes every time we play the Pirates. And I know that's probably not going to last long, but oh yeah, by the way, there's fucking Brian Reynolds is in center field for the next 7 years. So it's getting to the point where the Cardinals are falling behind, and it's just not working. Because the Reds are good now, and the Pirates are getting good now. The Cubs, I don't really care about, and the Brewers aren't really. They're kind of stuck in neutral.
Each team will play their divisional opponents 13 games across 4 series, with 7 games at home and 6 games away, for a total of 26 divisional games at home and 26 away.
So 52 in total.
MLB interleague play will be shortened to 64 games. So yeah, it's a total of 26 home and 26 away.
Okay. So
I don't, bro, I understand completely what you're saying with all that shit. Like, yeah, Elly Cruz looks like he's going to be very exciting to watch. O'Neal Cruz looks like he's going to be very exciting to watch. It sucks ass he got hurt this year. You know, he would have been awesome to watch. Ke'Bryan Hayes, pretty cool. But man, we got guys too. I'm very excited about Jordan Walker. I think Jordan Walker could be legit. I love Nolan Gorman and what the direction he is headed towards.
Okay,
like,
I'll give us Nolan Gorman.
Like, we got some guys too that like for sure can compete with them dudes.
But who would you compare those guys to? Like the only even close athleticism, fielding.
I was saying though. Oh yeah, we're back. But Elly and O'Neal are freakish type dudes, but that's not how baseball works. I mean, who cares?
You know who?
It obviously helps you to be athletic and do crazy type, have insane tools, but you know.
We have 2 Fernando Tatises in our division, Chandler.
You think they're gonna be that good for real?
I mean, physically, they're already better than him. Like,
Yeah.
They hit the ball harder and they run faster.
I don't know. They all have flaws though.
I mean,
Like O'Neal Cruz's contact isn't that great, right?
I don't care.
I think I seen Elly's ground ball rate was pretty high, but he's fast as shit,
Yeah,
so it doesn't really
And he hits the
matter.
ball so hard.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, you take the Pirates' top 2 guys and the Reds' top 2 guys and the Cardinals' top 2 guys.
Second guy. I'll give you Nolan Gorman, but even
Probably Walker.
Okay, but right now, right now,
Yeah.
that's
Who would you? Okay,
Right
let
now
me
we're
ask you.
third, and O'Neal Cruz is dead.
Okay, let me ask you, bro. Would you rather have O'Neal Cruz and Ke'Bryan Hayes, or Walker and Gorman?
Okay, well, I don't. For the next 5 or 6, I kind of like it, but Jordan Walker could just be not good because right
Yeah.
now it's hit or miss. Sometimes
Well, dude, Brian Hayes sucks with the bat, for real. If you want me to be honest, he hasn't been very good offensively in his career.
I watched him fucking 5 for 5 against the Cardinals. So
he's nasty with the glove. He's nasty with the glove, but he don't scare me with the stick at all, for real.
I kind of like him a lot, low key. If the Pirates start spending money, I kind of.
And then the Reds, who they got? Elly and give me their 2. I don't even fucking know who their 2 is. So yeah, I ain't afraid of nobody, bro.
They got a dude who's probably leading for Rookie of the Year right now.
Yeah, his last name's with a S or something.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about. Is he like a catcher or some shit?
He's a utility guy. Plays all over the place. He plays like second. Shit.
Anyways, I ain't afraid of them. I think we got good pieces, and our future's just as bright as theirs if we play it right.
I don't know.
You know,
no arms. We don't have Hunter Green.
That is true. We don't got no arms, but anyway, you want to move on?
Yeah.
What else? What do you want to go to?
Ben Simmons is a teenage girl.
Why?
Did you see what I said?
Bro, I have no idea what you're about to talk about, but the latest thing I seen on Ben Simmons was like a picture of him looking like a freaking monster. So I have no idea why you're saying he's a teenage girl.
Okay, this is perfect, Chandler. This is absolutely fucking perfect. Because did you see the picture that he posted? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. It was a picture of him lifting weights around, and he looks like fucking Hercules.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta pull this because that's exactly what I'm talking about, and I need to show you the actual like content before I get into this. But I think I need to send it to myself. This is so funny, man. So he in the off season, Ben Simmons is always doing some cool shit. He's always lifting a lot of weights, shooting threes for somehow, dribbling, playing 5v5 and just killing everybody. Ben Simmons is like the MVP of every off season all the time. He never plays, but he always ends up in the fucking just killing it all season long. I can't fucking find it. Here it is.
Shit, bro, I could shoot threes in the off season and miss them.
Yeah, but like he makes them, and then he goes up to the season and he forgets how to shoot. So I want to share this with you because I know exactly what you saw. Now I need to see it.
Exposing fitness frauds on Ben Simmons.
Okay, you ready?
Either. That was the one I seen on the left.
No. You've seen that one.
Yeah. He beefed him up, didn't he? He did that on purpose, though. He just did that gooning.
Bro, I don't know.
You think he's like, for real? Like, let me get these motherfuckers.
Look. He made his calves. So he just made himself have boulder shoulders and huge triceps and biceps, and then made his calf only one calf bigger. Like, what the hell, bro?
I need to start doing that to my shit on Instagram too, bro.
You really should. Dude, that would be so fucking funny, man. That would be like whenever you had the wig on underneath your hat in Hawaii. That like, I had to question myself for a second. I was like, did Chandler grow his hair out that long?
Has he been doing some shit? Ain't been telling nobody?
Because I hadn't seen you for a minute when you were gone. But yeah, Kim Kardashian of the NBA.
That's
girl,
funny.
Whatever you like to call Ben Simmons, he's still a bitch. Just kidding. But no.
Can we move? That's hilarious. And good for Ben Simmons. Just to fucking give himself some clout. Can we move to the running backs talk? Can we talk about running backs?
Yeah.
This has been something that has been a hot topic the past couple weeks. Dalvin Cook being released, obviously. That's a big deal. I mean, Dalvin Cook, would you say he's a fringe top 5 running back in the NFL?
I'd say that. Fairly certain. He's behind, McCaffrey, Chubb, Barkley, maybe Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, he's right around
Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker and all those guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's 5 to 10 at least.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in the conversation for 5 off the top of my head. So,
anyway, just gets released. Kind of crazy. You got Saquon not happy with contract talks right now. You got Eckler was bitching earlier in the year or a couple months back about the contracts. You got Tony Pollard recently got tagged. I'm sure he's not happy about that. You got Josh Jacobs unhappy right now. I mean, the list goes on really. And I just seen today Najee Harris is talking about how being a running back sucks so bad right now because you see a guy like Dalvin Cook get released and he's one of the best at their position, and he's like, what, did he get released because he's old? No. Did he get released because he's not producing? No. So I mean, it is the way that the NFL has developed and the way offenses are being ran, it definitely devalues the running back position more so than ever. I mean, I guess, right? But I still think, I think it's a problem that, I don't know, needs to be looked into. I seen one of the guys that I listened to on my podcast was talking about, he went on like a little rant about Saquon bitching for no reason pretty much, and Saquon got drafted 4th overall or whatever it was. Saquon has made a lot of money in his NFL career, which, like, I get that, but
Daniel Jones $40 million a year instead of paying Saquon 12,
right,
15.
And I think he said like Saquon's made around like 40 so million as of right now. And Saquon's missed a lot of games. Yeah, Saquon has been hurt a lot.
He's still a top 5 running back, and that's not a question.
For sure. But what I'm trying to get at is, I get that side of things, but when you have the amount of running backs in the NFL bitching about this, and everybody's got the same issue with this, like, that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan Taylor is coming up on another contract extension. He's a guy or his first, and he's a guy that was at the top rushing leader, up there for offensive player of the year, and then had to fall from the heavens and kind of became pretty pedestrian last year. Didn't really play all that much, or play all that well behind that offensive line. And now is he gonna get paid by the Colts? Maybe. Josh Jacobs was just the rushing leader last year, and he only got tagged.
Yeah, it's like they're like, these owners they all know are doing the same thing right now, really. And it's because of guys like Zeke. Who else was the other big one that didn't pan out great? There's another one.
I don't know.
I'm blanking on it. Fuck. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Guys get Gurley, guys get the bag like that and don't pan out, and you see how it affects going down the line. So I get it, but also at some point I think that it's unfair because these guys like Tony Pollard, and obviously I'm talking about the Cowboys a lot because that's my team, but Tony Pollard's just off of one of the best Probably his best year. Hopefully not his best year, but definitely up to this point his best year. And you want to get rewarded after that, right? Like, you want to get some security. And he got hurt in the last game of the year for us. But you know, like, when you get the tag and it's like, man, I gotta grind all these fucking football games again.
Who was it?
Just for next year to have be in the same fucking situation. Like, yeah, that kind of sucks, you know?
Who was it that went off the field fucking flipping him off? Was that Pete Carroll? He was flipping off the Seahawks.
I don't even know what you're talking about. When?
Hold on.
Flipping off the Seahawks? I'm thinking of Antonio Brown.
No.
Flipping off the... Was that last year?
No, it was a while ago.
Oh.
Earl Thomas. Yeah, that's right. So he got tagged, and like didn't get paid big money and like wanted a secured contract. So he signed the tag and like came back and was just gonna play on the 1-year deal and get paid again. Well, then he broke his leg in the middle of the game. So as he's coming off the field on the cart, he just flips off the sideline.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and that's a good point, man. Say Tony Pollard comes out week 2, something fucked up happens, out for the... you know, like, that is...
Yeah.
And like I just said, Saquon's been hurt a lot. He's missed a lot of games. He is fresh off of one of the best years in his career. He was awesome last year. Like, why? And like, I get why he's like, man, like, I need to feel compensated for this. I need to feel that reward. Like, fucking extend me. I'm the focal point of this offense. Give me, you know, some security. Give me a 5 whatever year deal. But yeah, I think that's a big problem, and I hope that switches, because the running game is important, regardless of, you know, if you got a guy like Mahomes, or if you got a guy like Kenny Pickett, like whoever, like your running game is always going to be important. So, I don't know, or we're just going to start seeing 4th rounders start everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't gonna...
Bijan was taken, what, 5th?
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, Bijan's going to be in the same fucking situation as all these other guys in a couple years.
And maybe he goes down there. I mean, because Cordell Patterson and Tyler Algier are his backups. Like, not his backups. Are his
co-workers?
Yeah, his co-workers. He's hanging out with
his threesome partners.
Yeah, they're golfing, you know, but not 7. That's a different fucking story. Oh, I could go on a rant about that fucking old man. I'm not going to.
That dude's the worst.
Austin said that the head dude wants to kick him out.
For real?
For like ever. Like ban him.
Good.
Austin.
Get him out.
No, Austin.
Oh, kick Austin out?
Like all of us probably.
Why? Did he go back there and get yelled at again?
He went back there and apparently we got an argument with the old guy while golfing back in our hometown, and then blah blah blah. Austin went back with Hunter like a couple days later, and then the dude that we saw was like, hey, boss man's looking for you, he wants to like ban you apparently. And he's like, I'm not gonna do it, but so
that place sucks ass, bro.
Oh my god, that grave is gonna feel so comfortable in about 30 days.
That dude, I mean, that whole place, bro. Fuck that place. Let's never go there again.
He's already got mold on him. He's already fucking mildewy and shit. There's bugs crawling out of his ears. Men in Black. Fuck him. I forgot what we were talking about. He just threw me off.
I think we're good to move off running backs. Are you? Or do you think we are? I do have another thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, hit me up. That's probably
so. Oh, okay. We'll do this. I didn't have any yay, nay, maybe questions.
That's fine.
We'll do yay, nay, maybe next week.
We're out of wedding season now, so.
Yeah, we're going to be back on it.
Just every day. I tried to tweet today from off our account and it didn't work. Like, I tried to tweet like the same GIF like 35 times.
Let me pull up these stats.
I'm gonna see if I can do it right now live. Live tweet. I gotta get our social media presence back. It wasn't working earlier. Today marks the 10,000th day since the Cowboys last won a Super Bowl. The Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in 10,000 days, Chandler.
What'd you say?
The Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in 10,000 days.
Okay, so the last topic for today.
What?
I'm
trying to tweet. It's still not working.
I was just staring at you. I was ghosting you. So Dalvin Cook is leaving the Minnesota Vikings. He's gone. Adam Thielen is a new addition to the Carolina Panthers for this upcoming season. Adam Thielen, down year with Minnesota last year. Still got in the end zone.
Up year.
Still got in the end zone 6 times last year for the Vikings. Dalvin Cook got in the end zone 8 times. Is that right? Is that right?
You're a stat guy.
No, I'm not. Okay. So that's 14 touchdowns.
Okay.
That are gone.
Mm-hmm.
You're putting a lot of faith in a backup running back and a rookie receiver with, was it Addison?
Mm-hmm.
To maintain that production. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying? What do you think about that?
I also forgot, probably, or at least last year, probably the second best tight end in the league last year.
Oh, yeah.
TJ Hawkinson.
No, he's there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, like that is a pretty legitimate weapon, also.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I don't really follow them closely enough to know what they added outside of Jordan Addison and Alexander Madison. But Jordan Addison was the wide receiver at Pitt with Kenny Pickett right before he got drafted, top 10 in the draft, or whatever it was.
He was was he the first wide receiver to go?
Jordan Addison? No. Quentin Johnson was.
Was he? He was in that group though. Didn't 3 like go back to back to back or whatever? Was he in that?
Sorry, it was JSN was 20, and then it was Johnson, and then it was Jordan Addison at 23.
So Addison went 2 out of the receivers.
Sorry, he went 3rd, and then what the fuck, bro? It keeps refreshing on me. Jackson Smith Nigjigba, God, JSN, I can't say that. Went to the Seahawks at 20. Quentin Johnson 21 went to TCU or went to the Chargers. Zay Flowers at 22 went to the Ravens, and at 23 the Vikings got Jordan Addison. So there were 4 in a row. He was the 4th. But he was amazing at Pitt. Went to USC because he got paid like $3 million or some shit to go there. He's a dude. He's very Jordan Jefferson-esque. If that's
Jordan Jefferson?
Justin Jefferson. Jordan Jefferson, I think, was a quarterback for the LSU Tigers like a while ago, and he was bad. But anyway, I like what they have. I don't know what else they have outside of those guys, but I mean, before it sounded a lot better with Dalvin Cook, so that kind of sucks that you don't have him anymore. But Alexander Madison played exactly like Dalvin Cook when Dalvin Cook was hurt. So I like Alexander Madison a lot.
I just think it'll be something to watch for sure, because not only are you're letting more. I mean, Thielen's nothing like you hate to see go, I guess.
Jalen Reagor, are you kidding me?
What you did was you got a lot younger. You lost your veterans. Thielen and Cook are veteran dudes who have been doing the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got younger. I mean, who's the oldest wide receiver in that group now?
KJ Osborne.
But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, you know.
He's only 26.
I don't think Minnesota's going to be very good this year.
They're really young. Josh Oliver, they just signed a tight end to be the backup tight end. He's also 26. Like, they got a very young team. Ty Chandler is their backup running back. He's also 25. Like,
I don't know, dude. I don't think Minnesota's going to be very good this year, and then that division's weird.
Sign me up for him, baby.
You like Minnesota this year?
Oh, yeah. I like him every year. Kirk Cousins and that offense.
They won like 11 one-score games last year. Something like that. You think that's going to happen again?
It doesn't have to happen again. Because I think their defense is pretty decent.
No, it's not. It was one of the worst in the league last year.
I like it. They just got Byron Jones, bro. Or Byron Murphy, sorry.
I'm skeptical of Minnesota. But there's also not a team in that division that I love, to be honest. Everybody's hot on the Lions.
I mean, that entire division is going to be pretty fun to watch.
For sure.
Minus the Bears. I hate the Bears.
They'll be fun to watch, but
Justin Fields is fun, but
I don't know, man. Like, we'll see.
yeah. All right.
Hi, Bailey.
We should probably end it.
All right, brother. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 15 of your favorite podcast in the whole wide world, Nutty Buddies. I'm Chan. That's Peanut. We love everyone.
Quick note.
Always.
I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to peanuts.
No, you're not.
I was eating peanut butter the other day. My tongue was a little swollen and my throat was scratchy, and I needed to drink a lot of water. It kept getting really parched. So that's a new development.
Well, that's not good.
Anyways,
don't eat peanuts anymore.
I guess not. Peanuts should not eat peanuts. But we'll catch you later for episode 16. I'm gonna go watch a real baseball team this weekend.
Bro, chill out.
All right. Peace.
All right, bye.